I cannot believe that this is still happening. It's really still happening. There has been a weeks-long smear campaign against them, along with an actual fucking investigation against them for quote-unquote terrorism, which we've talked about that. Totally fucking insane. But what is also fucking insane is the fact that this is even happening. What are we doing here? Explain to me why they shouldn't be able to say fuck any nation state. If they had fuck America there, no one would be talking about this. So why do they get special treatment? They're a nation state. Remember what this is about. They're being investigated for accurately calling out that they're committing genocide. So killing children isn't a crime, okay? That's not a punishable crime. That's not a condemnable crime. But calling it out is. The insanity of him having to go and do this media tour and explain to them why actually doing the genocide is what's bad, not calling it out and saying mean words to Israel that make them feel like you're being a meanie.
Held to account. What this man said was, he's a surgeon from the NHS. He said that I operated on a 7-year-old who had been shot by...
You had a surgeon, honestly, with respect, I had a surgeon in last week.
It's so important not to shut this down. He said he had been shot by one of the drones that descended immediately after a bombing to pick off those running away.
Yeah, we had that on prime time.
Yeah, but how we can dismiss that? He says further, most disturbing were children shot in the face deliberately by the IDF.
Dismissing what's happening in Gaza. So what we're talking about is the behaviour of Kneecap.
And this is the whole thing. This is a total distraction. You have evidence of 30 doctors saying that Israel is assassinating children. You have children.
Okay.
I have a daughter. They're assassinating kids.
Okay.
And the point of this discussion is that we're going to speak about something that was said in a performance out of context.
Dan, just to say, I really do appreciate you taking
I know she cuts him off. She so badly does not want him to be able to talk about the murdered children. She's like, nobody's diminishing what's happening in Gaza. You are right now. You are right now. Yeah, the genocide and everything, but we need to talk about Kneecap's behavior. We know that they're shooting children point blank in the face, but have you considered that Kneecap is rude? Pointing out war crimes is so uncouth. Doctors that went to Gaza to operate on children and saw that they were being point blank shot in the face, and she's like, no, look at her hand. No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Can't we talk about a band and how they performed at Coachella? This is the fucking insanity. This is how I'm saying they try to make you feel insane. I'm not trying to cut you off, but what we actually need to talk about is this band and the fact that they called out the genocide and what was happening at their performance at Coachella. That's what needs to be talked about. That's what needs to be investigated, not the crimes. The people talking about the crimes. Because in the West, words are violence, but violence isn't violence.